Coming today. I want to tell you how much your coverage and your support means to our staff and our players. And if there's ever anything that we can do to make that easier for you, we're always willing. So just let us know. Colin knows how to get a hold of us. I'll just say a couple things before I open it up for questions. We checked in on August 8th, and our kids have really been going hard at it. It's a tough time of year for them in terms of we really challenge them in a lot of ways. It's basically volleyball and their team 24/7. During the year and during other parts of the year, they have a lot of other things that maybe can take their mind off of the volleyball part at some point. But right now, it's just been 24/7 volleyball, whether it's on the court or team building activities. And I have really been happy with the way our team has stepped up to those mental and physical challenges that we've put forth this preseason. I believe I said this exact same thing last year, but a very young team again this year. We have 1 senior and 3 juniors, and then 10 freshmen and sophomores. So when you look at that, I don't know how you can be young every year, but it seems like that's been the way over the last few years. But I really like the way that our kids have worked hard to step up and fight for positions. I think one of the differences this year than last year is that we're a little bit short in a couple positions, so that has presented challenges for the coaches for sure in how we practice. James talked a little bit about that. I think sometimes as coaches, it's more about how you practice that can make a difference. And so it's presented challenges and will continue to present challenges throughout the year for us. But what I like is no matter what we're doing and no matter what we throw at our kids or how we're doing it, they're always willing to do whatever it is. They don't question it. They know, they trust, and willing to give everything they have every practice. So very happy with that, and because of that, they've been able to get better and better each time they've stepped on the court, which is a huge positive. Obviously, one of our goals every year is to win a conference championship. We were able to share a conference championship last year, but I think it was a little disappointing last year because we didn't make it to the NCAA tournament, and so I think that's been a real motivating factor for our team throughout this spring and then continuing into the summer. Has definitely given them something to shoot for when they're feeling tired and worn out. You have that NCAA tournament that you missed the last year that's really been a focus for them. So obviously that's one of our goals is to get back into the tournament. Our conference will be very tough this year. I really think that there's 6 teams that have a legitimate shot at a conference championship. You have some of the top teams like Wichita State who graduated a lot of kids, but year in and year out, they're going to put a great team out there. And then some of the teams that were more middle of the pack didn't lose a lot of people and really were competitive last year with some 5-game matches or winning some matches that maybe people thought they couldn't. So really looking forward to a tough conference season, and because of that, we have really challenged our kids with our non-conference season. And if you see the schedule, we definitely didn't back away. We have a lot of tough matches, play several top 25 teams. Many of the other teams are in the top 25 to 100 in RPI, so have really given our kids an opportunity to get out there and get on the court and see where they stand against some of the best teams in the country. So we're really looking forward to that. As Colin said, we have a lot of other things going on that make this year exciting with the 40th year anniversary. Really looking forward to homecoming weekend and getting an opportunity to bring hopefully a great turnout back to celebrate 40 years of tradition. And we've already, when working on that event, it's just so fun to sit back and think of all the amazing people that have been a part of this tradition and how many memories both on and off the court. So it'll be a lot of fun, and hopefully we'll get a great turnout back for that. So I know our kids are anxious to speak with all of you, and I'd love to open it up for questions.